is the first episode of my DIY basically anything show called How Pinteresting. And basically what we're going to be doing, as I explained in my little pitch, we are going to be making DIYs of anything from baking to crafts, and as well as home cleaning tips. So for this week, we decided to do a Halloween edition DIY because Halloween's just around the corner and the next video isn't due until after Halloween, so I thought I'd start with the Halloween DIY and then move to something folly. So as you guys know, I am Samantha Schickel, and this is my mother Cheryl, and I'm going to try to bring her on every episode, but sometimes we have conflicting schedules, so we'll see how this goes. And my house gets a little noisy with my dog, but he's currently sleeping in the corner, so we're praying that lasts. Okay, so we are going to be making Halloween wine glasses. And I found this on Pinterest. They are just painted wine glasses. I found a couple that we personally liked, which was a pumpkin, a spider, Frankenstein, and a mummy. So we're going to be trying those out. We have, how large would you say?
That's a pretty good size.
Like large, medium? Medium. Okay, so we have 4 medium. We probably only will need 3 because the 4th one we are going to be doing a smaller one for the spider because that's how the picture showed it. So we're going to be using that. And then these are our paints. So this is for the mummy, the Frankenstein, pumpkin, and the spider. So you'll need paints for that, as well as what you want to put the paints on and what you want to use for them. We have different ones because we just wanted to see how they all looked with different brushes. And then to decorate it, we have a glue gun, which you also need glue sticks as well with that. And then we are using the glue gun because we are going to be putting on Googly Eyes. I couldn't find ones that had the stickers on them, so we're just going to be gluing them on with the glue gun. And then these are for the Frankenstein, for the bolts on the side of his head. And these are for the spider. This is going to be his legs. And then we have cheesecloth wrap for the mummy. And you're also going to need tea lights to put on top of the wine glass so that it looks more of as a decoration instead of for wine. We also have paper towels because it might get a little messy with the paint, so just if you want to do this, leave this around there so you don't get everything messy. Okay, so for starters, my lovely mother is going to pour the paint into, I have this little plate for it. You can use any like paper, plastic plate, whatever you want to use for it. So she's going to be doing that. I'm going to plug in the glue stick, or glue gun, because that gets a little heated up first, and we'll have that heat up while we're painting. So I'm going to put that in. And we also have a pumpkin table cover because, as well as the paper towels, it's going to get messy, so we just didn't want to lay anything underneath it like newspaper and stuff, so we just put this underneath it. So, okay.
Which will you be doing first?
I think I'm going to try out the Frankenstein one so I can put the little bolts on it.
Okay, then yours.
And you're doing the
pumpkin.
Okay. All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, so a little paint on the brush.
And like I said in the beginning, you can use whatever type of brushes you have. We just decided to use 2 different ones to see if it came out differently or what worked better. I guess mine's coming out a little streaky, but I think that's okay because I think that actually looks kind of cool with it. So you can go up however high that you need to. We're choosing to go all the way up because I am going to paint the top black for like the hair of Frankenstein.
And I will be painting the top green for the stem of the pumpkin.
We're also going to add black and green accents to it. So without letting it dry, I'm just going to add them to it because it's black and it's just going to go on anyways with it. And she's going to add a little bit of green. And I'm adding black to create a face. So you can choose to make a face or not. Obviously we're going to be adding the googly eyes, but I just want to create kind of a Frankenstein smile-ish with his scars on his head. Okay, so that's my little Frankenstein face, if you guys can see that. I'm also going to put his hair on his head that I forgot. Because, like, does Frankenstein have hair or doesn't he? I don't know.
I think he does. Some show that he has hair.
Well, I'm going to give him hair. Are you attempting to put a face on it?
I'm attempting to put a face on it.
Alright. Are you gonna put googly eyes on it too, or
No.
are you just gonna put?
I think I
Okay.
might just make a face.
Make a jack-o'-lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern, yes.
Alright, so as this being my first time that I've made this DIY video, my card got full and I did not notice. So just through the process, I added some black hair to it. And I've also added my googly eyes. And basically you just take the googly eyes, glue them on there, hold them on there for about 10 seconds. And then they stay on there. And then I've also added the nuts to the side, also hold them on for 10 seconds. And this is my final result. It's not perfect, but Frankenstein is not perfect. And also in the process, my mother made a face for her pumpkin. Oh.
Yes, it's kind of dry now, so he is now a jack-o'-lantern. He turned out quite well, I think.
And then she started making her spider.
My spider, which, as you can see, is all black on the bottom. And I'm going to add some red eyes.
I'm going to be doing the mummy, and I'm going to just paint it with this little brush because I just want to get some streaks in there because I'm going to be putting the cheesecloth on it anyways. So I'm just going to use a little tiny brush for this. And I'm just going to be kind of just adding some streaks again, layering it, just so that when I put the cheesecloth on it, it'll just still have some undertone to it.
Okay, and I am going to glue some pipe cleaners, black pipe cleaners on him to make his spider legs. And I need the glue gun. Just a couple of dots of glue to start out. Okay, a little more glue.
And you just want to add another glue stick anytime that it runs out. You might have to press on the glue stick while you're doing it.
There we go. Now we have more glue than we want. I'll have to hold these there for a while. Pipe cleaners can be tricky to glue.
Indeed. Those dang pipe cleaners.
Yeah, we'll put 2 more globs of glue on here for his other legs.
Now you don't really need a lot of cheesecloth because this is a pretty small wine glass. I have about 2 feet-ish, maybe 3 inches wide. As a cautionary thing using the glue gun, it gets very hot. As you can see,
do not put your fingers in it.
stringy, so watch out for that. Alright, while she's working on that, I'm just going to take a little piece of glue and add it to my cheesecloth.
As you can see, we have 8 legs. Spider has 8 legs. I do believe he has 8 eyes also, but I'm not going to go that far. We're just going to give him 2.
Oh.
He has some strings from the glue, but he looks like he was caught in a spider web.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's his
Yes.
webbing coming out.
Yes.
And I'm going to finish up gluing this, and as you can see, I just glued it to the bottom right over here. There's a little bit of glue, you can kind of see the yellowish part, so I'm going to put that to the back. That'll be the back of my mummy. And I'm also going to take the ending of it and also put it towards the back so you can't see that as well. And then again, since I want to put some little life to it, I am going to add my googly eyes. Now this time I'll be able to show it to you. So what I just did in the first one is I just put the glue on straight on the googly eyes. And I pressed it to there. And you hold it on for 5-10 seconds. Okay, I don't want to give him a mouth because I think he looks pretty cool just like this because he's mummified. So the cheesecloth is wrapped around his mouth so he can't speak. So I think this looks pretty good. So these are our final results. And as I said at the beginning, you're going to need tea lights. Now the tea lights are just to add flair, pizzazz to the decoration. If I can get these out. And you basically, they come in this little package. And you take out this plastic thing, I guess that keeps it from turning on. And then you turn them on.
Voila. Our first fall craft.
I think these look pretty good.
I think they look pretty good too.
These were our first time trying these out. And I hope you guys like it. I'll put all of the items that you need in the description box below. And if you liked this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. I put out a new one every week. We'll also be doing a fall one next week. We're going to be doing some type of craft for the fall. Don't want to give that away just yet. But if you want to see something that you want for the fall or for any of the holidays, let us know and we will try to do it. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
See you later.